Imagine a track race where the athletes run through 80-meter-long beer tents on the back and home straight every single lap. An event for the club athletes and the world class. With top-tier domestic athletes targeting PBs in the 30-something minutes, and multiple-time Olympians running sickeningly quick times, and battling it out for a scoop of the £30,000 prize pot and vying for a spot on that GB team at the World Championships. An event that provides spectators with entertainment between the races. Pyrotechnics, live music, circus performers, fresh pizza and a back straight bar. There's even a rock climbing wall for the kids. And an event so intimate that the spectators stand and cheer in lane 3, beer and cowbell in hand, just centimeters away from some of the world's fastest runners as they stampede around the 25 laps on the 10K pain train. This year is the 10-year anniversary of the event that has been dubbed the Glastonbury of athletics, an event that challenges tradition while celebrating pushing the human limits in its purest form. This is the night of the 10,000 meter PBs. Now, for anyone that hasn't yet witnessed the night of the 10,000 meter PBs, it's hard to believe that an event like this actually exists, especially around a distance that was previously thought to be so soul-destroyingly boring, running a 10K around a 400 meter track. That's 25 laps. But boy, are we lucky to have an event like this that turns 10K track racing into an absolute spectacle to be seen in our very own capital city. It's the mecca of track racing in the UK, and I'd argue in the world. What graces that Parliament Hill athletics track every year is nothing shy of a festival atmosphere that leaves both runners and spectators feeling fired up and truly celebrates this fantastic sport at its best. And it's completely free to spectate. The event returns this year on the 20th of May, but before I talk about that, I want to take you through a couple of my favourite night of the 10,000 meter PB memories. The big one for me was an unforgettable night back in 2018. Not my first time at this event, but an experience that's probably up there with my top 3 running memories ever. That night, I surprised myself by running a minute and 11 seconds quicker than I'd ever run before, vastly outperforming my expectations and my goals going into the race, finishing 5th in the A race, 2nd in the British Championships, and missing an automatic qualification to the European Championships by just 3 seconds. I'll never forget that night and the sheer power that crowd had on me. Running through the lactic tunnels of love was an experience like nothing else, and the noise was nothing shy of performance enhancing. The PB I ran that night of 32:33 was half me, half the crowd. Last year, I returned to the event for its first edition post-COVID cancellations, and it didn't disappoint. Despite somehow landing in no man's land for most of the race, I've never felt less alone. The crowd just carried me, and 25 laps absolutely flew by in the most exciting and fanatic night of the 10K PBs fashion. The night of the PBs delivered once again and helped me earn my spot on the GB team at the European 10,000 meter Cup, my first GB team in over 4 years, and another memory that I'll cherish for years to come. The event that just gets bigger and wackier every year is back, with seeded events that start in the afternoon and get faster and faster as the sun begins to set, culminating in the A races for both men and women that will see terrifyingly fast times in the 27-minute and 30-minute region for both men and women respectively, and we'll witness the British Championships where the best of the GB athletes will battle it out for a spot on that team at the World Championships. The Highgate Harriers night of the 10,000 meter PBs will take over the Parliament Hill track once again on Saturday the 20th of May for a carnival of distance running with its incredible and unique atmosphere, ready to craft more unforgettable memories for all who attend. I'm gonna be there and you should be too. If you're even remotely close to North London on the 20th of May, you need to be there. Thanks to the event's founder and organiser, Ben Pocci, and his small army of volunteers, this event is completely free to spectators. Which is why I vowed that every year this event is on, I'm either going to be there racing or there giving back in the Lane 3 beer and cheer and feasting on the atmosphere that is the absolute highlight of the athletics calendar. It's free fun for the whole family and promises to be an unmatchable experience of getting as physically close as you can get to the action. I'll be there working on the socials for the event this year and I want to see you there, and if you'd be interested in going for a little meet-up pre-event, maybe I could be convinced for going for a little jog around Hampstead Heath before all the entertainment and racing of the afternoon and evening begins, let me know in the comments section below and keep an eye out on my Instagram for more details. Hopefully I'll see you there. Love the grind.